now. Okay, Tripolitania is joining International. Okay, so they've gone radical socialist. And will they just blitz their way to Algeria and kill the French Republic? Entirely possible. Entirely possible. Okay, Japan. I am going to basically give you a lot of port cities. I feel like that's something that you would want. And you know what? I'm also going to give you the Jiaodong Peninsula. Congratulations, you can have that. The rest of the country is just going to go over to Reformed Government of China. You should be taking over quite soon. And now these armies, you've got to prepare for the war against, not against Siam, for obvious reasons. You've got to prepare your war against the Sichuan clique. But they are by far the biggest threat to your victory here in all of China. Being, like, literally the only country that can maybe pose any threat. I mean, Mongolia, 41 divisions. I mean, the other countries actually have decent-sized armies. And they're actually all in the mountains, so who knows? It actually might be a while that we kill any of them. I mean, will they have enough troops to cover all their ground in the future? I would think not. Okay, Spain's capitulated. Portugal will be soon to follow. Tripolitania, of course, is already pushing their way into Algeria. I'm wondering if Venezuela's ended hostilities. Did they end up winning the war? Yes, they did. We'll see if Britain, France, maybe Italy sends troops to Tripolitania to help them out. How are you still alive? How is this army still incredible? If naval superiority, if you were to come from the north, send volunteers to America. You cannot send volunteers while you're at war. Just a game mechanics thing, it doesn't work. Send you like this. And honestly, well, here's... yeah, let's just bring it to these fronts. The southern area, I'm kind of okay abandoning a little bit. Honestly, I think Red Army, you don't need to be here anymore. We're going to send you over to our front with Sichuan like this. And also, looking at this, we can probably put another 6 infantry in this army as well. 1, 2, 3, 6. How many tanks do we have? 1.1 thousand? No, cancel all this then. Let's see if we can build 6 tank divisions. And we'll deploy them in the Red Army in the future. There for right now. Okay, SRI, thank you for the aircraft. I mean, do I need to send... I think maybe Japan now has the Philippines under control. Not in the south. The south is dead as hell. But the north has fallen pretty effectively. And if we were to, instead of this, we were navally invade from Saigon to you. Let's just say 1 infantry for now. Will you be able to get that done? I'm hoping the answer is yes. And it shouldn't take too long. It should only take about, 7 days. Probably another push into you. I just want you dead. Actually, in that position. See, the Japanese are slowly trying to island hop. Can you navally invade? No, because you don't have superiority over the Hawaiian Ridge. No superiority everywhere else. Right? Non-aggression pact with their leader. Okay, fair enough. Japan actually does have a casus belli against them. So I'm sure Japan will push that casus belli sooner rather than later. And do we still have superiority here? Yes, we do. Okay. Soon, that should be under control. We're actually now importing too much steel. Oh, wait. I mean, Amsterdam capitulated. Okay, Amsterdam has fallen back into the hands of the Bahari Commune, or Batavarian Commune. mean, Germany's now pushed their way down to southern France. It's a very, very clunky second Weltkrieg. I'll give you that. Only invading us? Oh, they invaded over here. Not that big of a deal. I don't think, at least. I do think if we take over Kuching, that should be the end of Germany's Asia. Okay, Thailand, or Siam, once again, is trying their damnedest to make a war there work. I'm not too sure if it'll work in their favor, but we'll have to wait and see. And you've got non-aggression pact. When does this non-aggression pact actually end for them? Because Japan can't attack those non-aggression pacts actually over. And again, oh, they've actually landed troops over here. How did I not notice this? Okay, well, send our units down, deal with that mishap. Couple of infantry divisions, send them over to you. I'm just wondering, like, how are you not dead? Oh, we actually took the city? Well, you guys have fun. How are you not capitulated? Because these cities are actually still worth a decent amount. Maybe you should consider garrisoning your ports. You know, if I was a baby, sure. Okay, let's put you in this army. So we got now a 24 stack on you. Put you into red line for now. I mean, most of our border with special ones actually defended, which I'm happy about. And we're just waiting for this to expire. I don't quite remember how long that is. I think it's a few months. See, let's look at, say, France. Can't cancel this until January of next year. Oh, we probably have a while then. We actually never even killed German troops in this area either. I just let a lot of Middle African troops just chilling around, having the time of their lives. Troops that definitely could have been better spent elsewhere. I go. And I just want you all killed off. Does it even make sense for us to try and naval invade Hawaii? I mean, I don't think we're going to get the superiority. Maybe the Japanese can do something about it. You know, let's actually can this plan. Have you be deployed right here. And we still got to prepare for the Kublai Khan Tibet-Mongolian War, which should happen eventually. Also, please take over their port as soon as you possibly can. Essentially neutering Middle African resistance in our country. And somebody pieced out. Azerbaijan has finally fallen to Iran. Good for them, good for them. Assign you to that army. 17 more, yes, which is just enough for this guy to be completed. And now we can finally destroy the backwards economy of our country. Okay, Germany's Asia has finally fallen. Happy days. Here you come here. Here, move here. Again, I'm pretty sure we do need to kill Hawaii for the German peace event to actually fire. Oh, Japan actually took the northern area. Yeah, that's fine. And I want to withdraw this army. Put you back onto the Tibetan front. Ready for a push up north. And I think it's just a long while before that penalty goes away. What's your favorite country to play in Kaiserreich? Good question. I would say I mean, the United States is always interesting just because you start off with that civil war, and then, depending what side you choose, you can always play basically any of the factions, which I think is quite nice. So probably United States. I think Russia it is probably a second place. Yeah, so I'd say probably United States and Russia are probably top 2. Finally get you guys out of here. You shouldn't have supplies. That's my thought process here. You should all be dead. But I've noticed that you're not all dead. And I do not like that. Okay, we have 8 more units here. 8 does not equal 9. Add 1 more. Don't know how I messed this count up, but... Oh, it's because I added because I added 1 guy to you. Right. So actually, I don't need this extra unit. Get rid of him. He's trash. I mean, I don't know if I would say that they're meaningless. They're definitely distracting parts of my army that I would prefer probably doing something else. So fuel refining first. Air and invasion up towards the north. I'm going to just quickly save the game. I just want to see how long the Japanese non-aggression pact lasts with Szechuan. Okay, again, get that save going. Egg. And how long does this last? That's all I'm curious about. March of... You know what? Wait, no, that's not yes man. I don't want yes man on. Allow Diplo. What? The non-aggression pact's been canceled? I don't remember the hyperbad. What's the tag for hyperbad? I forgot. It is PRF. Oh, probably for Pensy Federation, right? Who could have seen this happen? Well, I mean, Mid-Africa can kind of join the Entente if Germany collapses, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. You also need some aluminum. We're actually missing 28 aluminum. Okay, get that from the Russians. Actually, no, there's gonna be someone better, right? Eh, not really. Get it from Russia. Okay, thank you. You've saved me like 8 years of my life. My life has vastly improved thanks to you. Okay, Japan, I would like to join your wars. All the arms. Oh, because do I still have allow Diplo on? Yes, I do. Yeah, call me in. All of these armies. Not delete the armies. Just invade. You know what I mean? Just a little invasion. Diane's been called into the war. I guess we'll just assign our aircraft to just random armies for right now. I'm assuming... Yeah, we actually have like a lot of fighters you can use. Deploy you on this army. I did see a country collapsed. I didn't actually look to see which country it was. I will assign to this guy for now. Is it somebody... It's probably actually the SRI. I think the SRI actually collapsed. I honestly have no idea who's going to win the second Weltkrieg right now. I could definitely see it going to either one of the sides. The SRI dying does potentially give a little bit of a bonus towards the Reichspakt, because eventually they can lower legitimacy to the point where all this was being annexed into Sicilies. And I mean, and they're also like not doing a great job against Russia. But once France has dealt with the Iberian Peninsula, they can send all their troops back up towards Germany. It's really anybody's guess right now about who is actually going to come out on top. I'm going to send you here. We're going to send you way up towards the north. That's your plan for right now. Stick to it. Also, you should not be here. Just stick in the corner for now. And I mean, we'll get some encirclements as well. Always nice. Have you guys kill you. Need to join up with Orange Army. And you can just go back to the Russian front. Why can we cancel this non-aggression pact? January 20th. I mean, the non-aggression pacts, they really do last a long, long, long time. I mean, I understand. If you could sign a non-aggression pact and then immediately break it, there'd be no reason to ever do it. But it's still a tad bit annoying. Just a smidge, just a smidge. All the smidge. Up north. Have you going down to these here? There's some more exposed provinces, but let's go capture some cities. Deploy you guys in Assam. Do you have any more classes of bellies you have? Not against Mongolia or the Kumal Khanate. Transmir is still fighting valiantly against the Russian. Somehow they haven't killed him yet. They haven't even killed him up in like the north here, which should be relatively easy, seeing as they don't have any ports. They really shouldn't get any supplies in that area. We've lost 95,000 men. I guess it's also including against all the Germans, so it's not as bad as it looks. But the Philippines is almost dead. Maybe one day they'll actually die. And these are all core states, so it's going to take a while for us to actually kill them off proper. And we want to be snaking our units through. We don't want to have to actually engage with too many units. Actually, you should be set to regular battle plans for now. Anything too aggressive is just going to result in unnecessary casualties, which we don't really need to be taking. We don't need more propaganda. I mean, our stability is horrible. No, I'm not going to try to argue that our stability is looking nice. Bet on me to stall for a moment. And I still want you taking this one province, but other than that, just stall for a sec. Assigned into Orange Army. And I guess now we can... I mean, getting an extra 5% stability would probably be quite nice. Well, let's deal with the officer corps of the other Indian factions. Yeah, but I still want you going here. I still want you moving your way up north. Taking away over here. Taking away down to this city. If we got some encirclements, we can definitely spend the time to kill them. Go up towards the north. Take what you can. Dolly's worth 3 victory points. It's a city that we probably do want to end up taking eventually. I mean, again, like it's not like Szechuan can really, in the long term, fight us. Portugal's capitulated. Again, that should lead to France being able to freely deploy troops in Germany. And I mean, Russia's actually slowly making a comeback. Like they might be able to kill Ukraine. And depending on what Serbia, Romania, and Austria do, maybe that can kind of swing the war in one way or the other. But it's a little bit hard to say right now. Who have basically all been dealt with. What to hear? Want this line extended just a tad. I would never have 7 armies. I mean, I would never have 7 more army. I mean, how many? We still got 5 more generals. Oh, Petrograd's actually fallen. I'm guessing naval invasion by Middle Africa. No, they've actually just walked to it. Okay, never mind. I mean, we can still we're only at half of the size for our maximum supported divisions. Like, the countries in Asia, you know, China and India, I'm sure probably Indonesia as well, can just get stupid amount of troops. We could actually have 407 if we didn't have relatively poor industry modifiers right now. Victory point rushes. Did end up getting one of the troops kind of surrounded. Go for that max army size. You would be like unstoppable. It's just a Zerg rush of units. It's like when we played in Kaiserreich. We played with when they did the AOG. We just had like such a swarm of troops supporting the Kaiserreich. Okay, I mean, Szechuan's almost halfway dead. We've captured this area from Germany's Asia.